I've hauled about everything a man can tie down: steel pipe, Georgia pine, even a carnival ride. But the strangest load I ever carried was an old church bell headed for a Birmingham scrapyard. The paperwork said it weighed 1,100 pounds. It didn't say anything about the weight of the memories inside it. They chained it to my flatbed in a cold November rain. The bronze was cracked and weathered, but you still could read the name. Providence, 1947, let freedom's praises ring. The foreman said, "It's scrapped now, son, it ain't worth anything." Every time I crossed a bridge or hit a broken rut, I heard a faint and lonesome sound from the bell upon my truck. It rang for Sunday morning, it rang when soldiers came home. It rang above the newlyweds and souls who felt alone. It rang when babies entered life and when old eyes were shut. There was more than bronze and iron in the bell upon my truck. 40 miles outside of Nashville, an old blue pickup pulled alongside me. The driver kept pointing toward the shoulder, so I rolled onto the gravel. He climbed out carrying a faded photograph. Then he pointed to that bell and whispered, "Lord have mercy." I thought she was gone. He said that bell came from the church where I was raised, where mama taught the children and my daddy led the praise. I rang it when my brother came back safe from Vietnam, and when the preacher laid my little girl in the arms of God. He touched the crack along its side and slowly bowed his head. That came from the lightning strike the night we found a preacher dead. The steeple burned, but through the smoke that bell kept calling us. Now tell me where you're taking her on the back of this old truck. She rang for Sunday morning, she rang when soldiers came home. She rang above the newlyweds and souls who felt alone. She rang when babies entered life and when old eyes were shut. There was more than bronze and iron in the bell upon my truck. I told him about the scrapyard. He laid one hand against that cold bronze and prayed, "Lord, if this bell has rung its final time, thank you for every soul who heard it. But if it's your will, may this driver return it. A driver's paid to deliver what he's given, not decide what deserves saving. But sometimes the road you're supposed to take ain't the road you ought to be on." So I turned that Peterbilt around. I followed that old pickup to a little Tennessee town, where weeds grew through the ruins of the church that burned down. But when the people saw that bell, they came from every street. Some leaning on their walking cane, some running in bare feet. The owner came in angry, saying that old bell is mine. A gray-haired woman faced him with a coffee can of dimes. We may not build another church or raise a steeple up, but surely we can save its voice from the back of this man's truck. The owner stared in silence at the money in that can, then at the weathered faces and the children holding hands. He tore the bill of sale in two and said, "No debt is due." My mother heard that old bell ring, I was baptized there too. She rang for Sunday morning, she rang one more soul home. She rang for all the broken things that don't belong alone. She rang for second chances when this world has given up, And heaven rode beside me with that bell upon my truck. I lost that driving job the following Monday for refusing to deliver it to the scrapyard. But by Friday, another company called, said they needed a driver who knew the difference between what something costs and what it's worth. That old bell still has a crack in it. But so do most things God chooses to use.